Welcome back to another episode, crew. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, keep up to date what I'm trying to share with you guys. So, exciting news, CrossFit Games has just kicked off. And wow, what a mess Event 1 was. Event 1 at the CrossFit Games was, for time, 75 toes to bar, 5 mile bike, 75 chest to bar, 5 mile bike. Now, Ricky Garard officially won that event. However, there was some massive controversy with this event, okay? So there was athletes finishing the event in like the top couple of places who didn't even finish laps. Also, with the camera crew, okay, they weren't following anyone except the leader, which was Yona Koski at the time. No one was getting followed behind. Then all of a sudden, Laza Dukic and Spencer Panchek both crossed the finish line, only to not have actually completed enough laps. Then Ricky Garard comes through, beats Yona Koski. CrossFit puts up that he won the 100 points, which he officially did when they went back and checked everything. However, the stuff that people are saying in the news feed, saying once a cheater, always a cheater, he cheated, he didn't do the right amount of reps, blah, blah, blah. Once CrossFit figured it out where the mistake had gone wrong and all the issues, you don't see any of these people just retracting their words and going, oh, sorry, Ricky, we didn't mean to call you a cheater, even though you didn't cheat officially, when there was other athletes who didn't actually finish the workout. Now, I also thought it was a little bit unfair that athletes who skipped a whole entire lap only got penalised one lap, which was their slowest lap time. After that, their very final lap would have been their slowest lap, so they probably should have got, even maybe an even longer time penalty, like another 20 seconds on top of that, because they would have been super fatigued in that end going into that last lap anyway. So that was the first workout for the CrossFit Games. So Tia-Clair Toomey actually came second in that event. It was Hayley Adams who won the first event of the weekend for the women. Now, Tia-Clair Toomey has not lost the first event at the CrossFit Games since the crit race, so the bike race again, back in 2018. So since 2018, so 2019, 2020, 2021, Tia-Clair Toomey has won the first event. Then previously before that, she actually won for the 2 years consecutively before that. They were a swim event and she actually won both of those events. So this is unnormal. Well, coming second isn't really that bad. However, after the leaderboard settled for the last couple events, Tia-Clair Toomey is not in her normal spot. We're used to seeing Tia-Clair Toomey wipe the field on the first day. It's actually Mallory O'Brien in first place on the women's side. So after the first event, there was actually a rain delay, so the second event hasn't gone ahead. They're going to be doing that. They've announced they're going to be doing that event after the presentation and the opening ceremony for the CrossFit Games tomorrow. So the individual athletes won't get a day off. They'll now do their workout event number 2 tomorrow, when they were supposed to have a rest day. From there, athletes made their way into the Coliseum and they undertook 2 more workouts. Now, it was very, very interesting to see the next workout they did, so event 3 it would have been, was very different to something we've ever really seen before. It had double under, cross arm double unders. I remember kind of doing those back in school when we used to do jump rope for heart and stuff. And it was interesting to see that so many people couldn't do them. And it was such a different movement, anything that we've ever seen before. I was expecting to see probably triple unders in the CrossFit Games before we saw something like that. And then there was single skips, which athletes don't rarely do anymore. And a lot of them were doing the running on the spot kind of thing, which is what I would have to do because I personally really am terrible at single unders. So in that event, Ricky Garard, he actually came 5th, so he made it to the final round. He got stuck up on the double under crossovers, so that really set him down. However, he was still in the leader's position after the second workout that they did. However, for Tia-Clair Toomey, she actually came 23rd in that. So very low bottom of the pack, and she got eliminated in the quarterfinals for that workout, didn't make it into the next round. And then also I want to talk about Cara Saunders. So in the first workout, the bike to work, Cara Saunders actually came 9th, and then she came 24th. So her and Tia both got eliminated in the exact same round for the second workout with the double unders, and well, it's actually single unders and handstand walking. Now, then the final event was a workout with parallel handstand push-ups and ring dips. Ricky Garrard, he actually did pretty well in this event again. So it was called Elizabeth Elevated, so it was on parallel bars and stuff. He actually came 7th in that, so he's still, after the first day, wearing the leader's jersey. He's sitting on 270 points over Justin Medeiros, who's on 255. So it's awesome to see that, you know, he's come back. He's shown everyone that even though he got banned for 4 years, he stuck into the game. And after personally getting to know Ricky, you know, like, he really did get a lot of hate from people, and the mental aspects of trying to go through this and decide to keep pushing through and qualify again for the CrossFit Games, even after, you know, being banned for 4 years. It's awesome to see that his dreams are reliving themselves. So back in 2017, yes, obviously he was on performance enhancing drugs, so the first workout was a bike workout again, and he also won that workout, so it was great to see that something similar come up in his wheelhouse. I did message him before, as soon as that event got announced, and I was like, yeah, this is totally your event. I knew that he was going to do well in that, simply because when we went on his training camp, we did a mountain biking thing, and oh my god, can he ride a bike? So good, like, exceptional the way he rides and stuff. I just remember him coming back to look for me because I was the last to finish, and yeah, he would have been finished like hours ago before. So yeah, it was awesome to see. He's having a great run. I'm pretty excited for Kara Saunders. She actually did really well. She's sitting inside that top 10. She's like literally right behind Tia. I'm not concerned about where Tia's sitting in the CrossFit Games at the moment. Mallory O'Brien's sitting on top, but I think that when it gets to those heavier, kind of more complex workouts, that's where Tia's going to shine and where she really does really well. This was just that workout, I think, really threw her, something different. And it was interesting to see that the top 3 on the leaderboard after that workout with the double unders and the single skipping stuff was 3 girls who were not recently just out of school. So they probably actually did like jump rope hard and all that kind of skipping stuff, not even like 5 years ago back in school, and they would have been, you know, doing the stuff at primary school with their friends and that. So for them, I guess they might have been fresh, and they might have actually had that kind of experience and that exposure, and that, you know, might have mucked around with that task when they were back in school. Who knows? Otherwise, maybe they're just really good at skipping. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was with the elevated Elizabeth, so the workout with the parallel bars. So Kara Saunders actually came 2nd in that event, and it was only just nipping on the heels behind Ariel Lohan, who actually won that event. And then Mallory O'Brien was right behind her, and she came 3rd. Now, Tia-Clair Toomey in that event, she came 9th overall. So still a little bit of an unfamiliar kind of place for Tia-Clair Toomey. She has had a 2nd, and then she had a 9th place on the first day, but then that 23rd position. Tia-Clair Toomey hasn't actually finished outside the top 10 in I don't know how long in any kind of workout. So it's unfamiliar kind of ground for Tia. However, like I said, I'm not really concerned for her. I think she's going to do well. I personally hope that Kara works her way up the field, keeps going, because I really would love to see her back on the podium as well. And gotta love Ricky. He's come back. I think he's going to do amazing. Hopefully he keeps continuing and rolling this through over the next couple of days, and who knows, we might see him standing on top of the podium again. And yes, to all the haters, he is absolutely getting tested, and he should definitely be getting tested. So after testing positive previously, I'm probably sure that CrossFit is testing him regularly. I know that he has been tested several times. He got tested several times while he was still banned, and then he also got tested at regionals and all those kind of things. So semi-finals, sorry, and he came back negative, so there shouldn't be any issues. And yeah, can't wait to see what happens over the next couple of days. Hopefully they don't make any more mistakes like they did in that first event, because that was just, wow, crazy. So if you have any comments in regards to the CrossFit Games, or maybe if you've been over there, please drop a comment below, share this around, and thanks for tuning in, crew. See you in the next one.